Constance. I'm the lead therapist and the owner of Constantly Healthy Counseling and Coaching. And this is
Eric Wettstein. I'm a co-counselor at Constantly Healthy.
Angela.
And my name is Angela Rozier, and I'm also a therapist here at Constantly Healthy.
And we're talking to you guys a little bit about our couple seminar that we're going to be doing the weekend after Valentine's Day. So, things aren't going real well for Valentine's Day. You can come on in, give us a call, and kind of see what we're up to. But we wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update of what this is going to look like for you. So, in our co-counseling sessions, all of us work together and we wrap around our couples. So we're unique that way, right, guys? And how do you think we're unique? What's your thoughts?
Well, you don't really have a lot of co-counselors out there where two counselors will actually sit in and do therapy with not just individuals but also as couples. So I think it really helps with matching, what her skill set is, what my skill set is, and how we actually can bring those together to where it enhances the couple's relationship.
Beautiful, yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. And plus, we also do role play to actually show the couples exactly this is what I hear you saying. And so Eric and I will go back and forth. It's like, oh, okay, so this is how it looks. And then so this is how we're going to reframe this, and this is how it should look for you to actually improve your communication and close the gaps.
Yeah.
For sure. Isn't that great when you can do it with I hear you. You act it out with your therapist. Like you guys are acting it out, and they're able to see it. And they're like, oh my God, that's us. That's exactly our conversation.
You're a fly on the wall in our own house. Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
And sometimes you guys get you get the exact conversation, like, that's exactly the conversation.
Us.
Yes.
We're like, yeah, even though that's probably not how it works, but we can really tune in. Yeah. And do you feel like a different kind of bond to your couples when we do this model? What do you feel is different than doing that individual model?
I feel that it actually improves the communication dialogue. For example, we have a couple that actually worked through the role playing, and now they're actually improved the communication altogether to the point that they can even agree to disagree.
So when we're doing this, they're actually be able to see it, which is a lot better than just telling them how to do it. But now they're actually seeing it in real time, and that really benefits them. Yeah,
absolutely.
Because they can really feel it. It's not like, oh, let me remember this, but we can actually see it happening.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah, the intensity of their relationship goes down in terms of the negativity, and then it also is, the frequency doesn't happen as often, and they can be a little bit more playful with it, even if they kind of talk about the same issues as before. It's different in how the energy is when they describe these things to each other. It used to be really like animosity or really, contentious. And now it's like, okay, we can still talk about it, but it's in a different place where they're staying connected. And those things are problems that are up here rather than they're living their problems.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. What do you think?
They are definitely diving deeper instead of staying on the surface.
Yeah.
And so they are fully understanding each other, even looking at their body awareness, and actually, connecting more so, not only from an emotional standpoint, but also for a mental standpoint as well.
Yeah, and that's how we're different. The transactional models, we can negotiate. If negotiation worked, they wouldn't be here. Well, you take out the garbage. Well, you take out the garbage tomorrow. Like, that doesn't work. So very good. The way we're different is we go deeper into the model. We go deeper into that understanding. And so this 2-day event that we're going to be doing is also doing that. It's not just, hey, let's transactionally move the chairs around the Titanic, right? But going deeper into the belly of the boat to form a bond, this connection. That's what other therapists don't do. They miss that inner working model, that deeper piece. And we have to make it fun, right, guys? Like, it's fun in there. We have such a good time, the four of us, when we're together. I work with Eric, and Angela works with Eric, and sometimes it's me and Angela. We just have a good time in there because we want to make this fun. We want to make this light. We want to absolutely give them, something to look forward to. Not, oh God, it's therapy. We want them to go, hey, we're going to therapy. We got our models. We got our homework. We've been connecting, right? Does it make sense? And do you ask your couples what their wins are? Do you do that kind of first? And
yeah, sometimes, tell us something good first, because a lot of times they'll come in and it's like, okay, this is our problem. We just want to deal with this.
Yeah, it's always about the problems. And when you ask, what are your wins when we start, doesn't that make a difference?
It makes a huge difference.
And what do you see
it
some
sets
of your
a positive
wins?
tone.
Positive tone. So you're starting off, instead of them fighting,
Absolutely.
You're starting off with what's good about each other. What do you see? How did you meet? Tell me more about those pieces, because they forget. They've been together too long, how they met, what was it about their partner that really gave them that aha moment, or that, oh, this is the partner I want to spend my life with, right?
Absolutely.
They forget those moments, right? And we have to remind them. So again, this isn't just traditional therapy. right, guys? It's an interaction. It's a play. It's a being playful with your partner. What do you think? Yeah.
Yeah, I
guys?
totally believe so, because most couples actually starting to relearn each other and then start to date each other all back over again
That's a good one.
due to
And-
the evolving.
And where we
Nice.
don't play referee, mediator, or we're just trying to pick sides with things,
Right.
and it just never works. Even
Yes.
if that's something that they kind of want on some level, but that's more about the validation that they're wanting rather than, well, I'm right or you're wrong kind of thing. Yeah.
Right. So solving problems and using conflict to build their relationship is important. What we know there's going to be problems in the relationship, but can you connect on a deeper level and get that deeper empathy and that sympathy, which is what you're looking for, but staying on the surface doesn't work. And then finding the fun in it, finding this camaraderie. And I think also when we're all in the room, it does give that lightness or what's good about your partner. And then they really lean into that. And we started with the positive tones, what you're saying, then they're able to kind of, okay, and they're not so, intense.
Absolutely.
Yeah? And then we teach them how to do that at home.
Yes, and then this so is more so looked at as both of them deciding to dive into the ocean together versus one actually just dangling. It's like, well, I'm not going in there because what do you think you're doing? No. So both of them are deciding to dive together.
So that reaching,
Into trust.
yeah,
Yeah.
that
Yes.
reaching and that reaching back. Do you guys do that in
Absolutely.
session? Where we're like, I'm like, I reach for Eric, and you
Yeah.
teach them, make sure
Yeah.
you're reaching back. When you're, it's scary when you reach for your partner and they don't reach back. But you said that beautifully. We're diving in the ocean together. We're doing this together as a couple. We're not alone anymore. Right?
Absolutely.
We can lean on our partner once we start to get that trust. And that trust is what we're going to teach in the seminar. This trust, this very, very healthy dialogue, not just the regular dialogue, because if that worked, you guys wouldn't be here. But we're also working with couples being proactive. So if you're having a good time in your relationship and you just want to tweak it, this is a great time to meet other couples too. We're going to have some raffles and some lunches and things like this so you can get to know couples in the area. And also if you live out of town, come on into Florida, sunny Florida. The hotel is beautiful. And you can have a little weekend because it's the weekend after the little Valentine's little stuff. So you can always come in after that and have a nice, fun weekend together for Valentine's too. So either if you're in town or out of town, and we can always follow you when you go out of town. Just because the seminar is happening, we can still be your therapists and work with you after the seminar. So it's kind of like one-stop shopping, guys.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. All right, guys. Well, we can't wait to see you or meet you. Please give us a call. The number is there for you. Ask any questions that you need. Set up a 15-minute consultation to find out more about our seminar.
Hope to see you there.
Cannot wait.